Tim Sheens reckons his appointment as Kangeroos coach is his highest individual honour. The West Tigers mentor has been handed the job despite a push from Queensland to have Mal Meninga get the gig.
He's achieved everything in the game. He's played in the top grade and for the last 25 years has racked up a record 568 first-grade games as coach, throwing 4 premierships, and he's coached Origin. And Tim Sheens has now been handed the last piece of that coaching jigsaw puzzle.
Coaching your country is an honour not too many people would get, and in a game that I love so much, it's very, very highly, if not, it's obviously the highest honour I've been awarded in this game.
There was plenty of debate in the boardroom, though, over the selection of the coach. The Queensland section of the selection panel wanted Mal Meninga, but a rule outlawing a State of Origin coach taking on the national job ended that.
It was always going to be on the agenda because Queensland wanted to change the policy, but as it turned out, it wasn't changed, and Mal became ineligible.
I'm sure it was quite an interesting argument at board level, but I'm just happy that at this stage they've asked me to do it.
There was some light-hearted G-umps from Tigers star Benji Marshall at training, who said he'd make sure the coach started with a loss in his first game against the Kiwis on May 8.
I'm banning Kiwis and Poms from training, so I don't know how he's going to get there.
Sheens replaces Ricky Stewart, who he actually coached at Canberra. Stewart was forced to step down in controversial circumstances, but he'll be one of the first people Sheens will call.
Rick and I are good mates, and I'll guarantee you the first thing I'll be doing is going to talk to him about what he thinks about the current squad. Without having played a game since last year, obviously a lot of the current squad would be considered. So, you know, his thoughts will be invaluable to me, and I'm sure you know, he'd be more than happy to see I'm talking about it.
Sheens takes over in a busy year. Apart from taking on the Kiwis, the Kangeroos have the Four Nations tournament at the end of the year, involving the Trans-Tasman Cousins, as well as England and France.
We're a little bit like the Australian cricket team at its best, and that is your favourites, and you're going to have to live with that tag. And you know, my job is on my watch, and on the players who are playing on my watch, is not to lose those sorts of games. So, you know, the pressure's there. We've got to learn to live with that, though.
Given that pressure, Sheens hopes he has some solid input come selection time.
Well, it wasn't part of the negotiations for the job, but I'd like to think that, you know, that I would have some input into it. But, you know, it's a very strong selection committee, and they've been doing a great job, you know, up thus far. So, you know, I'll be treading lightly in that area, walking in and seeing what their thoughts are.
Sheens is the first non-Kangaroo to win the coaching job since Terry Fernley back in 1985. Bernard Cohen, Fox Sports News.
Fox Sports News on Channel 513. It's on all the time.